How's it going, everyone? Hobbs out here to give you my quick predictions for the Royal Rumble pay-per-view this Sunday. I sadly won't be able to do a watch-along for it like I usually do when I'm here. Because I know last year I did a watch-along for the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, which is great. This year, sadly, will not be able to do one, though, because I'll be working that night, sadly. I won't get off work that night till, like, around 9, so the pay-per-view will probably be over by the time I even get home. And so I'm going to be starting it pretty late, and I may stream late that night after the Royal Rumble sometime, so y'all can get my reactions to everything that went down and stuff. But again, I'm not gonna be able to watch it till probably the pay per views till probably until the pay per view is already over. So if I do stream that night, it'll probably be pretty late. Um, but anyways, I'll still probably record some match reactions. And they'll be taken down within a couple hours. So you'll put that notification bell on. Um, but yeah, I'll still record my reactions to certain matches. Probably like Goldberg versus Drew. I'll record my match reaction to that, so you can see me freaking rage and lose it if they stupidly decide to have Goldberg win. And I'll of course record my reaction to like probably the final four or final three in each Rumble match, so you can see my reaction on the winner. I don't know if I'm gonna do a whole. Yeah, I won't do probably a video on like the whole Rumble match reaction, even though I'm sure there'll be some surprise returns and stuff. But I don't think there's any really too big returns that are gonna happen this year that you'll need a video. But yeah, so those are reaction videos I will put out. They'll be later on, since I'm not gonna be able to do a live watch along stream. Since, as I said, I'll be working, but I will give you, as I said, my predictions for who I think is going to win each match of the Royal Rumble pay per view this Sunday. So here we go. I'll start off with the women's Royal Rumble match, then end with the men's Royal Rumble match. So who I think is going to win the women's Royal Rumble match, and I think they might kick off the show with it, but who knows? I think Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is actually my prediction to win the women's Royal Rumble. I think she might, pull up some of her shenanigans, whether it's turning the lights on and off, some witchcraft, some witchery afoot she'll use to find her way to win the match, and because they already are building a feud between her and Asuka, anyways, so they might do that towards Mania. Who knows? Although, since they are already building the feud now, they might end it before Mania even comes around. Maybe someone else will win. Who knows? But yeah, that's my prediction. Is Alexa Bliss for winner of the Women's Royal Rumble. Um, let's see here. We have the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships on the line. Asuka and Charlotte Flair versus Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler. I do think that even though a lot of the fans don't, she's not the greatest being a safe worker. I think the WWE is pretty high on Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler a little bit. And of course, they're all high on Charlotte, though. And that's the only reason I think Charlotte won the tag team titles, because they were like, oh, Charlotte's back, so we gotta put a title on her. It's not necessarily needed anymore, so I think there is a chance that Nia and Shayna could retain. And yeah, I'm gonna predict that. I'm gonna predict that some funny business is gonna go on between Asuka and Charlotte, and it's gonna cause them to maybe finally turn on each other. Who knows? But Charlotte is feuding with Lacey Evans right now, so I don't know. I'm actually, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna predict Asuka and Charlotte will retain for now. They're still gonna stay women's tag team champions. Now watch. Now that I said that, the complete opposite is what is gonna happen. Nia and Shayna are gonna win, but I'm gonna predict Asuka and Charlotte retaining just because I don't think they're gonna try to break up Asuka and Charlotte yet, just because Charlotte's still busy feuding with Lacey. But I think eventually they will go down that road, just not quite yet. Um, my prediction for the SmackDown Women's Championship between Sasha Banks versus Carmella. I'm going to predict Sasha probably retain again on that one. We have the Intercontinental Championship match between Big E versus Sami Zayn. I totally forgot that was even happening, I'll be honest. But yeah, Big E totally going to retain there. Push Big E to the moon. Let's go. Bobby Lashley versus Riddle. I want to say Riddle. But they are doing so good with this U.S. title reign for Bobby Lashley, finally making him look dominant, threatening. Um, So I don't know. It's a tough one. It's tricky. It is, but I don't know. As much as I want to say Riddle, because it would be cool if they gave it to Riddle, because of course, it would be his first, title on the main roster. Um, I don't know. I just don't think Riddle has enough allies on his side yet, or has enough in him to deal with the interference and the rest of the Hurt business. So I think Bobby Lashley's going to retain. Let me see. I'm trying to go down to see the rest of the card. The rest of the card. My computer's like glitching out on me. But yes. So we also have of course, the WWE Championship match between Drew McIntyre and Goldberg. Kill me. Actually, before we get to that, though, let's predict the Kevin Owens match. We also have the WWE Universal Championship match between Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns. Um, yeah, I think Roman's obviously going to retain there too. So I think I predicted everyone to retain so far. I have. Wow, I think those are basically my predictions in a nutshell. I think everyone's pretty much going to retain. I don't think a title is going to change hands, even though it probably will. But those are my predictions. I think Roman's going to remain champion, and I think Drew, hopefully will as well. Like, dear God, please, do not let Goldberg destroy the momentum of another young and upcoming champion like he did to Kevin Owens. Like, please, no. Like, this better end in one Claymore, and that's it. I hope Goldberg goes for the spear, gets Claymored in the face. I hope that's it. But, yeah, we'll see what happens, won't we? Alright, and, yeah, as my prediction for the men's Royal Rumble match. I do think there are going to be some surprise returns. I think Andrade will return, probably. I think John Cena will make a return. I think the other Usos, Jay, will return. There's some other ones I had as well, but I can't really remember. Seth will return, probably, as well. As far as who I think is going to win the match, you know, I want to say Dan O'Brien. And he is this like probably the odds favorite to win, according to everyone's predictions. But I think just because they have teased it so much, and just because Daniel Bryan has said so much how he needs to win this Rumble because he doesn't have any WrestleMania moments left, it just is starting to make me think like, they've talked about it too much, which makes you think they're not actually going to do it. I want them to. Um, But yeah, he is the safe bet, and again, it's true though that he doesn't have many WrestleMania moments yet either, because he has talked about retiring soon. So just because it's a safe bet, even though I do think there's a good chance that WWE may not give it to him, I'm going to predict that Daniel Bryan wins the 2021 Royal Rumble. But yeah, those are my predictions. We'll see how they turn out or not, and when we'll see my reactions to each, or you can see my reactions, my reaction to each Royal Rumble winner, as I'll record videos for it and post it later on. Even though they'll again probably get copyrighted and take down within a couple hours, and I'll post my reaction to the end of the. I'll post my reaction to the whole WWE Championship match between Goldberg and Drew, since we know that match will probably not even last 5 minutes, anyways. But yeah, so we'll see how everything turns out. Fingers crossed that Drew will retain, and hopefully we'll have some good outcomes. But yeah, guess we'll find out. I will catch y'all later. Peace out.